Hello everyone, my name is The Dark Hollow, and today we are back playing some more Elden Ring. Um, so I contracted COVID during the carnival, which I mentioned in the previous episode. So while I do have COVID now, I'm feeling fine. My throat is a little sore, but I don't feel too bad, honestly. So I think I should be fine making another episode. Um, Before we get started, I just want to touch on a couple of things that I may have missed in the previous episodes. Um, so we were talking. I mentioned that in the first episode, I mentioned that there were the old pantheon seems to have been betrayed, and the old pantheon consists of Queen Marika, and I called him Gideon. But Neek, in a comment, noted that you mention Gideon, but he's actually named Godwin the Grafted. These Celtic names are really similar sometimes, so just thought I'd correct you. Anyways, great content. So thank you very much for the comment, Neek. And this comment actually brings me to my next point. I was wondering what it meant to be grafted. And apparently to graft is to join or add something new. Which is interesting, to say the least. I have no idea how this relates to Godwin or the story. At any rate, now that we've dealt with that, let's get into the video. We actually have this little boss to kill. What is this? A summoning pool. Oh, okay, so this is how you do co-op. That's interesting. Oh, we also have, I think, a couple of item descriptions that we did not look at. So let's have a real quick gander at those item descriptions. So we just picked up the small golden effigy. So there doesn't seem to be any lore for the effigy, so we can skip this one. But we also have the golden rune. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between. The lingering trace of gold, used to gain a small number of runes. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished, provided a Finger Maiden can be found. Yeah, so we do have to find the Finger Maiden, which I would think the Finger Maiden is found at the Roundtable Hall, which Roundtable Hall, I assume, which is the same as a Firelink, I think. I'm not gonna talk, by the way, during this boss fight, if I can help it, because it's kind of tough. I kind of need to focus. Oh, damn this man.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
This is a tough fight. I am not sure if we are leveled enough to do this. We might be. It could be that I just suck. So we're just gonna try it again. So, I got my ass handed to me by this boss. So, I looked up where we can find the maiden. And it seems we have to rest at 3 sites of grace before she will show up, which I don't think we've done yet. So keeping that in mind, we are gonna haul ass back to some previous sites of grace. So I will probably edit the running back to the sites of grace out of the video, so you guys won't have to see that.
Greetings. traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
So, we now have the ability to level up, which is great.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts,
Awesome.
your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Interesting dialogue she has too. So we can do spells here, and we have Ashes of War, which lets us put new skills on our weapon. Let's have a look. We have the Storm Stomp. Let's do quality. Oh, so this also this actually affects our scaling. Though at this point I think standard is better, more raw physical power is better than more scaling at this point. So we will go for that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay. So if our horse dies, our mount, our steed, then we can resummon it, but it will cost us one of the flask. Alright, let's yeah, it will cost us a Estus flask. Let's just quickly put the Spectral Steed whistle in our quick inventory, or our pouch, and have a look at the description for it. Spectral Steed whistle. A delicate goldwork ring. Can be used as a finger whistle. Sound the whistle to summon and ride Torrent, Spectral Steed. Upon his death, the Spectral Steed can be summoned again, but doing so drains the flask of Crimson Tears. Alright, let's try this. Wait, how does this work? I'm not sure how to access the pouch, but for now let's just do it like this. Oh, cool. Nice. It's like a goat donkey. It's cool. let's try this out. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, I like this. Okay, it's maybe a little bit clunky. Maybe I'm not doing it right. My god, I cannot get hit in. This wolf. Wow. Okay, we got him. Thank god. Okay, so we can sprint. So the plan for now is to go back, explore a little bit, gather up some souls by the binocular. Okay, so our horse died. Interesting. So let's heal and let's summon the horse again. Torrent. Let's summon Torrent again. Can Torrent jump? Oh yeah, you can. Awesome. Whoa. Oh my god, he respawns. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and let's go by the binoculars, because I do want to have those. Still getting the hang of the horse combat. Possibly, maybe it's easier if we use the longsword, so let's try that out. Yeah, it's a little bit quicker, the attacks. Yeah, I like this. Hello, friend. How do I actually dismount, I wonder? Oh, you can double jump. I love this horse. Maybe we have to, yeah. Okay, so we have to use the item again.
Weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
I do. I would like the telescope. Thank you very much.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Let's put the telescope here. Yeah, let's just grind a little bit so we can level up. I think we should be leveled up before we try that boss again. Damn it! I need to use the bonfire or the side of grace. Get used to me calling sides of grace bonfires and runes,
Forgive me.
souls.
I've been testing you
Oh, hold
to
on.
see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Roundtable Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very
Okay.
well.
Let's go.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
The Roundtable Hall is a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. This rule is in effect when the round table icon is displayed. The Roundtable Hall is located outside of this world. It can only be reached through sites of grace, or by using the map to travel. Okay. So what is this, and who are you?
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Roundtable Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Roundtable Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the two fingers?
The guidance of grace, I think he said. Is that the trail of light particles that emanates from the sides of grace? You know, which points us to where we are supposed to go. So I assume this is some kind of a magic, a miracle vendor. Ooh, he has healing spells, which I find really interesting. I might invest in one of these healing
May the
spells. Actually,
Golden Order shine through you.
it could be quite useful. So here we have a round table, which is basically a bonfire. Who are you? That is quite some fancy armor. I do like your style, sir. Very much so. Oh, sorry.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Alright, we shall do
Be
that.
sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out for her. Do you have any more dialogue?
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incant? May the Golden Order shine.
Yeah. May the Golden Order shine through you, is what it said. I still wonder what the Golden Order is.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
Who are you? So, there is no face under that helmet. It's just black. And there's some eye imagery on his clothing. And he seems to be gripping a staff made out of a hand with some sort of orb within the hand. Very interesting. Oh, sorry for destroying all these chairs, guys.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place. Newcomer.
I thought he seemed kind of nice during the first interaction we had, but like, he's kind of a dick now. And yeah, he seems to be an old man, because he's leaning on the stick, I guess. So that's why he calls himself our senior.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Alright. Okay, yeah, so there is no option to attack anyone here. Is this like sort of a Valhalla? Like an afterlife? We have armor sets over here, which look really nice, by the way. They are like embroidered. Really cool. And then we have swords on the wall, or spears, and more helmets and armor, and a couple of swords too. Oh, a smith. Are you our new Andre? What are you? I wonder though. You do not seem human.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Hold up, I wanna know more about you. So we can say something about the chain on his leg, and indeed he does seem to be chained to the wall. Possibly he is a slave. And he also seems to have some kind of warts, growths on his back. Yes, the horns obviously, but he also seems to have something that reminds me of, like, I don't know, barnacles sticking to a ship bottom. Maybe I'll be specific, but that's what he reminds me of. So,
Back already.
let's ask him about the chain.
Lay out your arms. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains.
I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
He says he's trapped by the hold, not by the master of the hold or the people of the hold, but it seems he says I'm trapped by the hold itself, which is interesting. You're a prisoner?
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget. The sheer terror of her.
The sheer terror of her. Could you be talking about Queen Marika? There were not a lot of other big female players that I can recall right now, so I'm assuming he's talking about Marika. At any rate, let's see if we can upgrade one of our weapons. So we actually can, but we do not have enough souls. We do not have enough runes. Let's try using the golden rune. And let's just use 2 of them. Yeah, so that should give us enough
Back already.
souls to upgrade our weapon. And we are going to upgrade the halberd, because I am just a big fan. Yeah. Alright. What is down here? There's a fog gate over there. There's like a food storage over here with all kinds of apples and potatoes on the ground. Meat on the wall, some casks here. Some barrels, I should say, I guess. Imagery of the Earth Tree, probably. Okay, we cannot go through the fog gate yet. I like this hub. This is a very cool designed hub. More lion imagery, which, yeah, if you look at our surcoat, the cloth part of our armor, it is very reminiscent of the lion depicted on the wall. So that's interesting. And we have a painting here. Let's have a little look at it. Seems to be a woman, but I'm not sure who it is. No clue. Oh, here we have someone.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fear. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Roundtable Hall. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
So we're gonna let her hold us.
My thanks, great champion. You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Interesting. A Balderkin's blessing. Now where are we gonna find that? Oh, it's right here. Use FP to temporarily boost poise. That sounds useful. Favor bestowed by a deathbed companion. Protection of a hidden temple in the guise of a bedchamber. The favor allows one to forget any aches and pains. In death there is only peace, for in death there can be no sensation. Alright, I looked up what Balderkin means. I first assumed it was a person, but I don't think so. A Balderkin is a ceremonial canopy of stone, metal or fabric over an altar, throne or doorway, which doesn't make this thing a whole lot clearer, but it's interesting, I guess.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame in your breast, dear. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Then good day to you, my dear.
Okay, so she has no more extra dialogue. Let's have a little look at her. Because she kind of reminds me a bit of the Firekeeper girl. Not sure actually what the Firekeeper is called in this game. But I wonder if she also has the same thing on her eye, if her eye is also shut. It doesn't seem to be. Alright. Fia. I can't recall if she was mentioned in the intro cinematic. I think she was. Alright, so I think we've talked to pretty much everyone here. Tree painting and the woman. Oh. Who is this? Let's have a little look. So this guy seems to be... He reminds me of the Dark Wraiths a little bit with the skull. I'm not sure if it's a helmet, I think it's just his face. And he has a arm skeleton weapon. Intriguing. Not very talkative, apparently. Can I talk to you? There is no talking to the man. Okay. He's looking at us, though. He knows we're here. And this seems to be a little library of sorts. That is rather creepy. I'm not sure, what are they holding? some sort of staff or totem. No dialogue. We can purchase something from them. Oh, they have a lot of items here. Yeah. So we are running a little bit short on time for this episode. So yeah, we are going to warp back to the overworld, and then we will check out the descriptions of the items that are for sale here at the two creepy girls. Or men, I'm not sure if they are women or men, the two persons there. But we will check those items out next episode. How do we actually get out of here, though, is what I wonder. We missed something? No, we went over here. We looked in here. Yeah. So it's gonna be really obvious to most people probably where I have to go to get out of here. Wait a minute. Who is this? Is this the same old man? Yeah, it is. Alright, so the NPCs here move around a little bit. Do you have something new to say?
What do you need?
What do you mean, a house guest?
Oh, are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the Roundtable's inner chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the Two Fingers.
So the lords in this game are called shard bearers, shard keepers. And I assume that once we have all their shards and we become Elden Lord, we can go to the inner part of the Roundtable Hall. So yeah, very reminiscent of Dark Souls, basically, where you need to find the souls of the Lords of Cinder and then fight the current I'm blanking out. Where you have to fight the current yeah, you have to fight Gwyn and the Soul of Cinder at the end of the game, and Link the Fire. So I assume it's gonna be a similar situation here. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and I'm gonna try to find out where how the hell we get out of here.
Hey!
Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.